This is what's left of my old heat bed off my old printer. Hang on, let me move that. This is the actual heat pad. Really good heat pads, recommended. Does have a thermostat, thermocouple on there, as you see going up. So that's stuck to some aluminium sheet, about 3mm thick. Got some cardboard with a cutout for the wires and a thing for the thermostat, whatever it is. I've got this plate which has some cork glued to it, aluminium, 3mm thick, and I've cut some fairly big holes in there. That's to give me some sort of movement. And in a way I'll screw all that down onto this other plate which also has some cork glued to it. This is a double aluminium with I tried gluing them together with some aluminium glue. Not too successful, to be honest with you. And I put some T-nuts in here when I was using my old bed. But basically all this will be going together in one big sandwich, so to speak, where the balls going through there and screwing in the bottom plate. And there's some clips that go on here, I'll show you that just now. But what I've been using to drill these big holes is a step drill. Oh, where is it? It's my old Black & Decker. Black & Decker, had it many years. Step drill. Pretty good. Was a bit hard going on the slightly bigger diameter there. Not the full diameter, but that middle one. Not sure what diameter that is. I think it's 8mm. I'd rather use this than probably use a twist drill. So I've got lots of stuff over my wife's best carpet, and I've been using some of this stuff. Cone cutting compound. This is really good. Not much left of it now to help cut. That's good. That certainly seems to make a difference. It helps keep the parts cool and does seem to certainly help cut. Anyway, I'll screw all these together and then I'll show you. So basically it's going to be a big sandwich, and this will go on. Not sure which way up to do that bottom one, but that'll go in the like plastic, transparent, semi-transparent plastic box I've got. I'll show you that when I've get this put together. 24 volt this, by the way. Don't know if it shows you that. It's actually showing as 24 volt 300 watt. So I want to try like it's a heat pad, being real good heat pad off my old printer. So I'm getting all the bits, well, some of the bits off the old printer and using them, repurposing them. Well, I put together roughly, I'm afraid I got the right size balls, so put a temporary bolt in there just to like hold it in line. Even these bolts are too long. I mean, I could cut them down, but I'll have to buy some more bolts. So which way have I got? I got some cork. So I've got a double layer of aluminium sheet which has been stuck together with some aluminium glue and silicone glue and other stuff. Those two sheets there sandwiched together. I've got a bit of an air gap because there's a bit of a bump on there where some T-nuts went with some resin, I think. Oh no, super glue and that powder, baking powder, yeah, baking soda powder. Another aluminium sheet with a cork mat on, some cardboard, and then there's a silicone heat pad then there's an aluminium sheet to sort of spread any heat. I've got this cable clip to give some strain relief on the cable. There's some bits of cardboard under that to like raise it up. I'll have to tighten that up actually. But that's basically the idea. And all this, getting a little bit heavy, but that'll all go in the bottom of, I'll show you just now. Show you around this a bit more, well, a little bit longer. So as I say, those are just temporary bolts. I have to buy some more 4mm. So these holes are drilled in. There were old markings and they were a little bit out. I had to almost oval a couple out to get these bolts to fit. But having bigger holes here helps it be able to move this plate about when it's bolted into the sort of bottom plate. See, that looks like a curve there. Yeah, that's been pulled so tight that's curving these two plates. Oh, wouldn't have thought I'd do that. So look at the other side. Yeah, it's curving that side as well. Pressure that bolt there is bending these two plates, so I've got that very tight. Oh, these are just like wire clamp things. Terminal strips have been hammered out flat and meant to hook on, well, help hook on there, stop that moving about. So that's basically the plate, or plates. So it's only the top sheet that'll get warm, then we've got insulation, and we've got another sheet and an air gap. It's a bit of an air gap there, you might just see it. Okay, I'll have to get some bolts on order. I'll show you the box. So this is the box I plan to use. I was using this other box there, but that's not going to be tall enough. Just one of these sort of semi-translucent boxes. So it'll go in the bottom of here. I've got like a hydrometer thermometer on there, or I have a thermostat thing, electrical 24 volt on order. That'll fit in here somewhere, hopefully. And obviously put the heat pad in the bottom of here, and then have the spools on sort of on top to keep them dry. These are pretty good. Cooper's dehumidifiers, you plug them into the mains, heat them up, that dries them out. So take them out, dry them out with some, just by plugging them into the mains, that heats it up and dries out the crystals. Then you put them in here, and it's got like desiccant in, that'll absorb any moisture. Those might be even better than actually having heat in here, but I plan to use both in here. This is a lot bigger box. It has to be a bit higher because the heat pad underneath will raise these up. So that's a basic idea. So I've got to wait for some balls. I've got to wait for my thermostatic control thing. See, these handles clip on there and keep it pretty tight shut. This has had holes drilled in, but they've been taped up with some insulation tape. Or 35 litre, this one. So it's a pretty big one, 35 litre. Some tape over there too. Should be another piece of tape over there actually. It's been used for filaments before, but like not with any heat pad in. So the idea there is obviously have a heat pad in. That'll help dry out the filament, but also have that desiccant in, and that'll absorb any moisture. I also plan to put, there's this material you can get, it's like a one-way material. I'll put a link about that down here, and it lets moisture out but won't let moisture in. I plan to cut a hole in here and do that, but I'll do that after I've fitted the regulator. So it's a humidity regulator and a like temperature regulator. Now you could get PCT, which regulate at a certain voltage, but those you wouldn't be able to adjust the voltage if you want the temperature. If you want to turn the temperature up to X amount for, I've just got PLA here, but if you wanted some higher temperature stuff, you might want to turn the temperature up, and there might be some like tweaking and adjusting. So it's a humidity, it switches on the humidity, this device I've got on order, and it also switches on temperature, well, separately. We'll probably link those in series, so once if the humidity is a certain amount and the temperature is cool, it'll switch on. That's the basic idea. Right, so this is part one. I'll have to wait for the things to come. I have those on order, the temperature thing. So loosely fitted the heat pad at the bottom, actually once lining up more in the centre I think, but that's just to give you an idea. Obviously there'll have to be a hole in for the cables. As you can see, you get quite a few spools in here. 1, 2, 3, 4 of normal size, smaller one there, but there's space here to put some more in. And the lid will easily go on there, no problems. This 35 litre. And you can sort of see, get an idea what filaments are in there, semi-translucent. Right, nothing I can do now until I get the other parts really, don't think.